Good morning. So this morning I'm attempting the one who started it all, Christmas countdown. I'm having a hard time finding magnetic chalkboards that aren't costing a fortune. Now that I'm a designer, I can get 40% off my order through my chalk site, but still pretty hefty price for a magnetic chalkboard, but our surfaces are pretty awesome. So we'll see. This is something that I'm gonna have, you can change year round. Doesn't just have to be Christmas. It can be New Year's, it could be Valentine's Day, it could be Easter, it could be a birthday countdown. Birthday countdown would be cute. Do each letter a different color, that would be pretty cute. Or each number, I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm just cutting my Christmas countdown header from my numbers for right now. I'm working with limited space, so now you want to write, just in case I need that. Over here I have a little dish of water, a rag that's wet, because water with chalk couture is your friend. So we're just gonna label this count down, and it goes up like that, so you can put it on the correct way. I'm gonna be working upside down so you guys can see it, because if I put it all the way up here, you won't be able to see it. So I'm gonna try this upside down. Doesn't matter if you cut this straight or not, because your sides and your top are straight, and you can line that up with the edge of your board. I don't want dog hair on that, so we'll put that over there. All right, now you do want to fuzz this. Sorry if you can hear my washer. Washing an orange blanket because we have a football game tonight, and it is going to be freezing cold outside. So orange and gray are our colors. This is a dry erase board, by the way. It's what I had. It's magnetic. This is my marker. I glued magnet to the back of it. I actually had to put 2 magnets on it because it was not holding, it was sliding. So this board is bigger really than what I need, but again, I need the practice. So, because even though, oops, the chalk is washable, sometimes I just hate erasing my work. Well, this is down. Let's see if I can get it up. There we go. I can line it up at the top here. That looks good. So we're gonna smooth it down. Again, bubbles can be here, but not on your letters or your silk screen. I also learned through the hard way not to hold your drying device too close to your transfer because it will melt your transfer. So I unfortunately learned that one the hard way. Oh, we can't do white because it's white on white. Obviously we're gonna do red. These are gonna be, I don't know what that's for. Maybe silver, and of course green. I thought there were berries, so that's why I got the currant jam. But there are no berries, so I just have jam color now. Got glitter all over the place. Let me, I'm gonna put a rag down since I'm kind of using this as my surface to work. Get my 3 stir sticks out because you want to stir your chalk so it is a yogurt-like consistency. And let's decide what colors we want. So these are going to be green. Stars and snowflakes can be silver. Christmas, I want red. Well, let's do green, countdown red, and then our numbers will be green and 25 will be red. So you want to prepare your chalk. And this one's brand new. Sorry if you hear my son yelling in the background. Can't go a day without playing Fortnite. I'm opening it over here so that if any of, like right here, the dried up chalk will not fall on my project. All right, stir this up. If your chalk seems a little, this is a little thicker, but I found that the shimmer actually doesn't go on as thick, so I think it might be okay. Red, for some reason, is always the consistency that it needs to be. I have not had to add any water to this chalk. It does stain your rags, but it washes off your hands pretty easily. And then green looks a little thick. They suggest using the paste. It has a shelf life of 3 months. But I think I heard somewhere that it can sit unopened for 6 months. This consistency is good. Okay, so I said I was gonna do green, red, green, and silver. So since green is the most that we're doing, I'm gonna bring this here. I'm just gonna put some chalk on there. This is so simple. I believe you have 5 minutes or so to work. Actually, let's put all of our colors down. Um, 5 minutes to work. Until it dries, and you don't want it to dry on the transfer because it won't transfer over. So now you're just going to work this into your letters, being careful not to get it where you don't want it. Not that you can't take it off if you do, but it's always a bummer when you have something in your mind and it doesn't come out as you. I'm a perfectionist, so that stinks for me when that happens. And you're just gonna scrape off the excess. Even though it doesn't look like there's excess, there always is. And I learned also the hard way by practicing. That's what you gotta do to not have swipe marks. So I'm just gonna do all my green. This is going to take a little longer for you to complete because it's a bigger transfer. Usually I can do a project in less than 30 minutes. Like Life on the Farm took me about 30 minutes to do. It was a little bit more detailed. Wasn't necessarily bigger, but it was more detailed. Okay. So green is done, so I'm just going to wipe off my squeegee because I don't have multiple. I do have multiple squeegees, but they're in my bag. Maybe I can. Okay, so now we're gonna do red. The candy apple red. Again, you want to move fairly quickly. Extra. Looks like if you get too much on there, it's kind of hard to scrape up. So be mindful of how much you put on. You know, if you still have some that's not pulling up, just as long as it's not on the silk transfer, you're good. Okay, and then for the silver, I'm just going to use our multi-purpose tool and get these little stars and snowflakes without commingling with any green. Sorry guys, I have a little bit of a cold brewing or sinus infection. Alright, wipe off the excess, scoop it up. This really is a transfer that started the whole Chalk Couture journey for me. I thought it was so cute. Christmas is my holiday. So I ordered it, and then I was like, I could do this. Like, I love crafting and trying to sell my things, and all right. Now let's see how it looks. Now, of course, this is a white background. I would prefer it be black, but the white might not be so bad. Now this is pretty sticky. I don't think I defuzzed it or fuzzed it good enough, but you just go slow, not left to right, but straight from the middle. And bam, perfect. Perfect every time. So I have a water bath. I'm gonna put this in sticky side up. Because it is a booger to get dried chalk off of your transfers. Again, water, let it sit. All right, now we're gonna start on our numbers. So I'll just scoot this down. I should actually dry this, just so I don't smudge it, because I am clumsy and I will smudge it. So I'm just using my heat gun tool. My embossing tool. See, my H got a little screwy. I'm not that worried about it. I'm gonna take it off and do it again. But I'm impressed that I don't have any swipe marks from my squeegee, so that's good. All right, it seems to be dry. So I'm actually going to kind of turn this. And I actually have water here because I knew I was gonna need it. Put my tools in. I'm gonna turn this like that, so I can bring this here. And now we're gonna wanna cut our numbers so that we don't have, I mean, you could, let me think about this. I mean, you could, washing it off though is the problem. So I think I am going to cut them. And that way, if you do a Valentine's Day one, you're just doing 1 through 14. If you're doing Easter, you can do 1 through 16 or whenever Easter is. Just make sure you don't cut your silk screen. Again, cutting even, not a big deal. If I wanted to be a perfectionist, I would get my cutting mat out, ruler. But you don't have to be perfect with Chalk Couture because it really does the work for you. Okay, and then we have to label these. These are very important to label because this is 1 through 5. They're cut differently. 1 through 5, and that's the top. 6 through 10, and that's the top. 11 through 15. 16 through 20. And 21 through 25. So like I said, I am going to do all of the numbers green, and I'm going to do 25 red for Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Okay, set these aside. Bring this back over. So you don't want it right up top here, but you got to make sure that these edges line up with your next one, which again won't be a problem. Chalk Couture does it for you. So you can put them all on, but don't put the paste on, but only one at a time. Pull it up, dry it, put your paste on, pull it up, dry it. You get the idea. So let's get chalking. Oh, we need, we're gonna defuzz it a little bit better this time. Make sure this is dry. Perfect. I'll put my cloth down right here. Yeah? In a minute. Or you can come and do it. Nah. He's 10, going on 18. Primarily, you want to defuzz, not where around the numbers, because you want that to seal perfect, but everywhere else around, you don't want it so sticky. Okay, so I'm going to kind of use this as a guide to kind of give me a space. I kind of want it lined up with your previous, with the countdown, because you do want it kind of in line. You don't want it crooked and wonky. Smooth it down. Now, I was going to show you with my marker, but it leaks glitter like crazy, so we're not going to do that. We can actually put the silver away. Silver is done. Make sure it's on tight, nothing's leaking. All right, now we're doing 6 through 10. This is going to be a long video, I'm sorry. Right now we're at 23 minutes. But it's a big project. And you're getting to see firsthand. This is literally probably my 4th or 5th time using my transfers, and this is my first big one. So real trial and error here, real time, real life. Okay. So you're just gonna line this up. The bubbles. perfectly lined up. Look at that, perfectly lined up. And I can actually see it in the camera. It's gonna look so great. 11 through 15. This Chalk Couture just really makes it effortless. I know my mom's gonna be watching this video. Hi, Mom. She wants me to bring my stuff with me so that we can do some chalking over the Thanksgiving holiday. If she wants to do it for some decoration in her home and actually wants to take the time to craft with me, then you can do it, because my mom is not a crafter. Love you, Mom. Don't know where I got my craftiness from. But it's my hobby. And I love it. And Chalk Couture is the first time that I have actually maybe felt confident that I could make some money. Because they encourage you to sell your things that you make. They encourage you to do make and takes, which is a party you have with a group of friends. And they usually cost anywhere from $20 to $40 depending on the materials used. You get 40% off by being a designer of your items. So anything that you purchase will be 40% off, and then you charge the full retail value. So you're making a 40%. I guess 60%. I don't know. Math wasn't my strong subject. Okay, almost done with lining these up. Now, I've never regular stenciled, but if you notice, I'm laying on what I've already created. It's not sticky, it's not wet. Once it's down and you've dried it, that's all she wrote. One more, and then we get to the fun part. Oh no, I dropped my backings. And this does say Christmas Countdown. So you know where it goes. And you remember the name of the transfer. I literally woke up and I'm like, I want to make that Christmas countdown. There. Nope, see, we're not lined up. Ugh. Might have to flip it around this side. looks good. That side looks good. Oops, I don't want bubbles, because bubbles give you trouble. Smooth it out. Perfect. I'm gonna have a hell of a time getting these up. So I'm gonna start the pull right there. Let me get my squeegees dried. And we're gonna do green first. So I'm gonna lay this down. Stir it good. Every time your chalk has been sitting, you need to stir it. And you're just gonna put it on your numbers. Remember, a little goes a long way. I have to keep reminding myself that. Because you're just going to literally be scraping most of it off. You want to be able to see your design through the chalk. Okay, so we pull. Again, never right to left, always straight down the middle. And straight into the bath. And we dry. I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to let it kind of air dry. can tell you guys, I'm so over this Fortnite stuff. He was getting so mad last night because he was so close to winning. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I guess we were the same when we were kids. Make sure you get all the tippy tops of the letters. And all your excess. Now see, this is where I get myself in trouble because I have the lines. We don't want lines. Okay. Grab it from the middle. Straight up. Boink. I'm putting them in the same water bath. I don't know if that's allowed or not, but oh no, don't freak out. Take a damp cloth with your finger. Ta-da! Perfect. Let's give it a shot of heat. And even though it's a transfer, it's still handmade. So like I was noticing my zero here is a little funky. I have green on my finger. Some on. Scoopy doopy. Can get messy, but that's what makes it fun. Make sure you don't have any lines and that all the numbers are covered. I'm getting off the transfer a little bit, but that's okay. Because it's still wet, you really don't even need water. All right, I'm gonna flip this around. My board is also scratched up, so it's an old board I had. Looking at this, I can see my one side is over. I don't know, maybe it's an optical illusion. All my rags were red, now they're gonna be green. Now my numbers are getting bigger, so you're gonna wanna put more paste because you're gonna take more to cover, I would think. And as you do it, you'll gauge how much each transfer requires. But this is pretty good. The green scoops up really easily. I have a hard time with the red because it's so runny. I don't know, is that normal? Let me know, guys, if that's a normal thing for the candy apple red. Orange, I don't have a problem with. Almond, I don't have a problem with. White, I don't have a problem with. It's just the red so far. Again, make sure you don't have stripe lines. Okay. Get your corner up. Take it to the other corner. Put this in the water. Ouch. All right, now remember, we want 25 to be red. I'm a messy crafter. This has made me realize that. Sure you get every little thing. Helps to bring your jar to you versus you going to the jar. I was thinking about hosting a make and take for my residents. I do property management, and I don't know. My company would have to buy my materials. All right, and we're just gonna just dip our squeegee in the red because we don't need a lot. See how watery it is, but it's so pretty. Make sure there's no lines. Don't touch your green. Done with those. Done with this. Done with that. Ooh. Just take my wet rag and wipe around that. Get this glob that I made a mess with. Let's get this wet a little bit. could also use a Q-tip. Oh, I messed up my tube. Because it's not dry yet. That's okay. Again, it's just a trial run to see how easy it was and gauge how much time I need. But let's run the heat gun on it one more time. Or not. Oh, yeah. My electric sockets are old and it fell out. Okay, perfect. Well, I can show you up top. Final product. Beautiful. My little marker. Fits perfect. And it doesn't fall off. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.